I would like to share with you an idea about playing and games with children. When I started as a drama teacher in Finland, I realized that most teachers, adults, they loved to work for children, but without children. And my main, how could I say, the idea for drama teaching and the whole teaching is peace. What is the problem with our games with children? And I have the idea that most games we play as children have wrong philosophy. Because the philosophy is that if I want to be good, if I want to success, if I want to be happy, that I am the best one, it means that you must be worse, and you must be worse, and you must be worse. Because I must be the first one, so you must be not so good ones. When we play all kind of games with cards, for instance, if the winner is the one who has most cards at the end, I must get your cards. And then you are unhappy at the end of the game. And I thought always that games have only one idea. We must have fun together. And for me, fun means that we are all happy, that we are having fun all together. That's why I have changed so many games which has the philosophy that there is one who is the best and then the second and third and so on and so on. And I have found that they are much more popular, these games. And now I will give you one example which is called Capula game board. I made it to our own children because when we moved 78 to this suburb, I had lived there the whole childhood. I was 5 when my family came there, and up to my marriage I was living there. So I knew all the streets and all the schools and all the places there. It is a small suburb, about 10 to 15,000 people today. And I took a big cartoon and I made a map on it with all the real streets and schools and playgrounds and post offices and shops and so on and so on. And then I took pieces of papers and made all kind of tasks that children must do, and you play it with a die, so you have a knot and you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, and you go with that. And the crazy thing for me was that I made it for my own children so that they learn where they live and where all the places are. But evening after evening in our kitchen there were fathers and mothers from neighborhood who wanted to play this game board. So they said, please Tинtti, print it so that we can play it also not only when we visit you but also at home when we are on our own. So I printed it 83 first time, yeah. And my idea is that you should know where you come from and you should know your neighbors, because it makes you feel familiar and it takes away the eagerness to harm the property of your neighbors. We have never had problems. We live in that old wooden house, half of it. And children come to our garden, they play there, it doesn't matter what is the age. They do all kind of things. My husband has put their axes and hammers and bread and all those things, and they want to make their cottages there and so on and so on. But they are never naughty or violent towards us. So we have always the door open and they know it. So it is so nice. There are all kind of games and we can very easily change them so that the very idea is not who is the first, who is the best, but we all have fun together, we are all good, we can play together. And that's why I have changed several old traditional games into this form.